Where are we at with the KKK thing? Your dad...
Honestly, it's such BS. Like, give me a break.
I agree with you.
I saw him, after the debate, we walk into the spin room, 300 reporters were there. What about... He goes, are you kidding me? Like, he said it 400 times. He said, but, like, the media, it's never enough. We'll ask the question again. We'll ask the question again. We'll ask the question again. Eventually, there's a faulty earpiece. He's like, what do you... And it wasn't like, well, I don't renounce... It was like, I don't know what you're talking about with the David Duke. It's ridiculous. It's almost like they're trying to make it seem like they've had conversations about this endorsement. I mean, and it's not even an endorsement, apparently. It wasn't even, so it's been this, like, fabricated nonsense but then, of course, everyone runs with it. I mean,
They're trying to marry him to the Klan because they can't get him on anything else. Nothing else stays, so they're trying to pin the
like with
Klan.
Ted Cruz and the tax returns. Well, maybe that would show mafia, a 20,000-page tax return. It's good. There's a disclaimer in there about mafia ties. Like, how stupid are people? Like, and that's really the point. Like, I don't think people are buying the nonsense anymore. I think my father's filtered. He's called these people out for what they are, and they're basically, puppets of the guys that are writing their $5 million campaign checks.
What was the thing about the 30 black students that were kicked out of that rally? Some are saying that your dad had them removed before the rally.
No, well, listen, you start a rally if there's protesters in the middle of the thing. They've said their piece, and then you have to get them out. It's a distraction. You got to be able to do what you got to do. I mean. I think freedom of speech is great, and then we also have to be able to say the freedom of speech. I got criticized the other day. People say, "Well, wasn't it nice that a protester could protest?" I go, "Yeah, it's great. He's exercising his First Amendment right, but it's also great that my father can actually say." I want to punch him in the face. They're like, well, you condone violence. I said, no. I said it's great that he can actually say it, not do it, but he has the right to be able to say it. They're like, well, it's a double standard. I'm like, what's the double?
Because that's what everyone's thinking, but they're not brave enough to say that. And that's a good point because the media's trying to spin this whole thing that 30 black students were kicked out. But the fact is, it's ridiculous. It was the thing to do because he is trying to do a rally in the end.
Everything in the end, everyone's a racist today. Everything's this, everything's that. I'm a racist yesterday. Because I guess I was on Fox, and they said the Reverend Al Sharpton said that he was going to leave the United States if your father gets nominated. I said I'll buy his airfare. And now people are saying, oh, you're a racist. I was like, I don't know, I'm doing my part for the country. I thought I was I'm being a good American, and now apparently I'm a racist now. So
let's make him live in Iceland. Yeah.